show, comedian Andre Mulligan, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. But right now, I'm currently kicked off of Facebook for no apparent reason. Someone inboxed me a question. They were asking me, they said, Andre, how's it that you're able to be yourself on stage? What made it to the point where you felt like you just want to be yourself on stage and just be unique and be a different flavor? And just in general, why are you that way? Because I'm one of those people, I think I always voice my opinion. Sometimes it might not be the best. It might not be the best, but I have to say it. It's on me. And I always used to hide the kind of person I was. Like I would hide the kind of person I was. Even when I first moved from from Louisville all the way out to LA, it was a change because I was a stripper back home. And when I stopped, I didn't want to stop. I always felt like, I always felt that I was bigger. Every time I did something, I was like, okay, Dre, whatever you do, you're going to do it at the top level. So even when I wrestled, I was like, hey, I got to go to college. Even in college, I was like, hey, I want to go to the Olympics. And I was like, I was training to wrestle in the Olympics. Then it just shifted. Like you saw my whole life shift because I literally went from like this ugly dude to like this attractive guy, I guess, and I think it was always like me. It's like, I remember the people who used to rock with me and how they treated me and stuff like that. That's why I got a lot of ugly ass friends, because the ugly girls used to roll with me and I was an ugly dude. And I just continued to improve on myself. And what made them ugly wasn't even their looks, it was their attitude. Like they continued to be like negative and no real approach. And a lot of women don't understand sometimes you don't get women that push you and give you that kind of love, like that inspirement, like, man, you great, you beautiful. Like the girl I'm with now is the only person that ever told me I was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Ever told me I was just amazing, beautiful. Like, damn, dog, like dudes don't hear that from their woman. They don't hear how beautiful they are, and I know guys, we're always quick to tell our girls like, hey, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. And that's why, I think when I look at myself now and I think of all the things I came through, what I'm doing now is easy. If you think like, come on, man, how many years do you have on this earth? You have so many years on this earth. That's so much experience. Ain't nothing new. There's nothing new. Nothing new. It's just a new task, but nothing's new. Training, learning, doing is about your ability to put yourself forward and go to the next level. It's no one else but you. You have to decide how strong you are at whatever you are. And that's it. If you're a cook, do you want to be the greatest cook? You just want to be an okay cook. Like everything I do it to my best ability. That's me. I'm going to do it. When I run, I'm running my hardest. When I, when I work out, I'm working out my hardest. And that's just me, So it's hard for me to bite my tongue. So now I'm like, hey, dog, don't bite your tongue on stage, but I'm a clean comic. I don't cuss. I cuss off stage, which is just my persona. That's just where I'm at. But you gotta be who you want to be, man. Don't let nobody stop your shine. If you are an indoor person, don't let nobody push you outdoors. That's what you do. That's what you do. I wouldn't advise it, but that's you. A lot of y'all, do you really know what you want in your life? You know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of look at it. It's like, dog, like, what do you want to be, man? Do you just want to be okay? Are you okay with being okay? That's it. And I mean, some people are. Some people are, but dog, you can't be like, I can't be, not my mind frame, I can't live check to check, dog. I can't, And I can't work for nobody, man. I be in there cussing everybody out, man. I be cussing I'm a bad employee. I'm bad. I'm just bad. I'm sorry. I apologize to all my previous employees, man. Thank y'all for giving me a chance. And none of y'all had the ability to tell me, look, man, you need to start your own business, Andre, because you don't like nobody. Because when I'm the boss, I'm the boss. Shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't talk back to me, man. Get over and wash them dishes. And I ask nicely, but you can never ask too nice. It's like it's weird. It's like, oh damn, I didn't even put my microphone on. Why ain't nobody tell me I ain't have my microphone on, man? That ain't cool. Thank y'all. Okay, hold on. My microphone ain't on. All right. I was wondering what was going on. There we go, man. We back. There we go. Sorry about that. But no, man. You know, I don't know, man. You know, I had to own up to that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm still gonna make the kind of money I would do if I was a manager. You know what I'm saying? I'm still always gonna make that kind of upper level money because I'm gonna push myself. I'm gonna go at it. I'm gonna go at it hard. But I can't work for nobody, man. Anytime you see me work for somebody, I need some insurance. Like literally. But now I got my own insurance, but like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't work well with others on that level. When it comes to a job setting, I hate early morning, 8 o'clock meetings, dude. I don't want to be bothered with y'all, man. Some of y'all ugly in the morning. Y'all just say, I don't like that. Some of y'all be too hype. You can tell somebody just did a line or something. I be like, dude, you know what I'm saying? It's too early in the morning for you to be like, hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah, man, what the is wrong with you? Get the fuck out of here, dude. They always like, dude, I worked for LA Fitness, and we used to have these morning meetings, and it's basically for them to tell us how sorry motherfuckers was as salesmen. They just talk so damn, like, God damn, y'all ain't sell nothing over, and it makes people quit. So, like, LA Fitness retention rate was like 30%. 30% of the people that they hire stay in the PT training department. Like, we couldn't keep women. Women take that shit personal. Like, women, like, as a salesman, you got to sign people up for personal training and you know, once a week or twice a week, 3 times a week, something like that. A regular deal is like $160. It used to be like $160 a month. Their trainers suck. Most of them are terrible. Most of them have no experiences as trainers. Most of them took a weekend class. Most of them, nothing. And they pay them shit. They pay them $7.50 an hour, a half hour. Don't nobody want to work for that bullshit. That's what LA Fitness pay their personal trainers. So nobody wants to train. And then what happens is you have somebody like me that don't want to get paid that goes ahead and does the sales side. So I was making like $10,000-$12,000 a month as a PTD versus being a personal trainer at LA Fitness. It's just that simple. But they talk to you and they treat you like shit, and you be like, man, why I won't work here? But at the same time, they paying you that kind of money to let them talk to you like shit. No, I can't do it, bro. Because I'm always critiquing. I remember the manager. I remember my supervisor, my upper level supervisor. He hated me. Like he literally hated me so much that he would say shit. He kicked me out of a meeting one day. He was like, Andre, if you don't want to be here, just go on fucking leave. I was like, nigga, I just don't like that you in here talking silly to niggas, man. Nigga, I ain't go to college to come out here and let you talk to me like I'm still a bitch, dog. I'm a grown ass man, nigga, whatever, dog. He was like, Andre, just leave. I walked out, I was like, nigga, well, I'm fired. Nigga, I'm fired. Nope, nigga, they would never fire me, nigga. No, fuck y'all, bitch. Like this, I'm just like this, dog. Tell me one time. You know what I'm saying? Tell me one time. As an employer, tell me one time. But you ain't gonna keep intimidating me and belittling me and talking crazy to me. Nigga, if I show up at 8:05 every day, nigga, just switch my schedule to 8:05 and I stay 5 minutes late. But don't be like, Why you coming in here late? Nigga, you know why I'm late. Nigga, I leave late. What the fuck you talking about? Get the fuck out of my face, man. I hate that shit. They be in there, they just be belittling you, dog. Some employees just talk so down to you. You be sitting there like, man, I'm about to hit this nigga in his mouth, man. I'm about to fuck this nigga up right now, man. Especially when I worked at McDonald's. Oh, man, I hated that shit. I hate that shit. So I'm working at McDonald's, and they third shift starts at 8 o'clock at night. Who the fuck's 8 o'clock at night? 8 o'clock at night is your third shift, bruh? Man, get the fuck out of here. So this is the bullshit about McDonald's, yo. So if you work third shift McDonald's, at midnight, you got to do changeover, right? So for some weird reason, McDonald's have to shut down the fucking whole store to write everything, to transfer over the cash that they stole from killing people the day before. So these niggas shut down the whole thing. I don't know what it is, dog. How can y'all be that advanced in the food game and not be able to close out without shutting down? That's why if you go through like a McDonald's late at night, they'd be like, hey, we're not taking orders right now, or we're only doing this. But because they didn't shut down the whole goddamn store. And then the sad part about it, it'd be you and one other person. They literally put you and one other person to run the third shift, forgetting that people start coming in at the club. So that's why the lines be all long and shit. So people be cooking sausages like leaving them up for like 4-5 hours. Man, no, man. They work you like a dog, man. I'm tell you what made me really kind of go. I had two different things. So I worked for Greyhound. I used to work for Greyhound. I was a bag boy. And that's what they were called, a bag boy. Basically, a bag boy. I fucking hated that job. I hated that job so much, dude. We had to wear these Greyhound uniforms, right? So it's like these high-water black shorts or blue shorts with this tight ass grayish blue red shirt. And you know what I'm saying? It's like you thinking like Greyhound might maybe might not look like it smells. You know what I'm saying? That shit was so disgusting. Greyhound's Greyhound is 1950s in the 2000s. And when I worked there, it was like September 11th, around that time. And I remember getting fired. I got fired for saying nigga. I got fired for telling the African he was a lazy nigga. And he was lazy as shit. And I wasn't saying like calling him down. I'm just like, nigga, you lazy as fuck, bro. Like, nigga, you don't ever clean out the bus. You don't mop the bathroom. Like, I was always cleaning them nasty ass bathrooms, pulling out the buses. And the African dude was looking at me like I was a slave. Like, nigga, work. Nigga, work. I'm like, man, fuck you, man. I was so pissed. And I was like, man, you a lazy ass nigga, dog. And he told the manager, and they fired me for saying nigga. But at the same time, this white teacher in Louisville said nigga, and he kept his job. And he was explaining, I didn't say nigger. I didn't say nigger. I said nigga. Like, you see it? And he was like, hey, how you, and this is the most disrespectful shit about the teacher from Valley High School in Louisville. He was explaining this shit, right? And he was saying it. He was like, so I didn't say nigger with the ER, when he came to me, he was like, hey, nigga, whatever. So I was like, hey, nigga, no, whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all still letting this nigga say nigga? It's like, what? How can you get fired as a black man for saying nigga? I have no way. And then a white man keep his job for saying nigga. That is white privilege. That is fucking white privilege. There is no possible way. This is on paper. This is on paper through Greyhound lines, which is the worst bus system. Greyhound lines fired me for saying nigga when a white teacher that was teaching at Valley High School in Louisville, Kentucky said, nigga. How many niggas y'all know to get fired for saying nigga? And a white man kept his job. Is that not white privilege? Is that not white privilege? I need to put that in a Bible. That need to be Andre Mulligan, the first black man to be fired for saying nigga. And I ain't say it no more. I ain't say it, but I'm saying I'm mad. That's why I don't work for people, man. I don't give people that power. I don't give people that power. Some of y'all, if y'all been fired before and you know how you feel fired, you know how you feel that cramp in your booty, you feel like you gotta go to the bathroom. Like, man, these niggas about to fire. They about to fire me soon as break over. You're like, man, they about to fire me, and you're nervous, and then they calling you. You're like, man, shit, I gotta go in this office. Hey, yo, hey, man, it's been real. You're like, hey, yo, it's been real. Yo, what, man? They about to fire me when I go here. What happened, man? I'll tell you about it when I get done. And you go in there, it's like 3 managers. Hey, Andre. Hey, what's up, yo? Hey, you looking good today, Martha. You look nice. You know what I mean, Martha. How you doing, Al? What's up, Adam? How you fucking Adam, bitch? Hey, how y'all doing? Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yep. Yep. No, I didn't even say it. I didn't even say it the way it came out. It didn't even mean that, you know. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. So this is what I'm saying. And then this is how I'm like, yo, this is how I get. So we going back and forth. And I'm like, look, man, hold on, real talk. If y'all about to fire me, dog, just fire me. Don't be sitting me right here just talking to me like I'm stupid. Y'all fire me? All right, if I'm not fired, then let me go back to work. If I'm fired, then quit talking crazy to me, man. Let me go. You ain't gonna hold me here and tell me, hey, do you remember this? Y'all already got it made up in your mind. You gonna fire me. As soon as I came in, you should have been like, hey, you know what's up? All right, got you, man. Yeah, I felt it all day. Hey, dog, when you gonna get fired, though, this is what I don't like. They always tell one person. They tell one person, we about to fire Tony. All right. So we got so-and-so coming in to some. Hey, you for it? You for it? Hey, you can't spray. God damn! What a spray! I'm dying. Dang, but hey, damn. Hey, can you spray, please? Woo, shit. Here go the incense down there. Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, what a spray at? I love you. Damn. Hold on. This is my break. Thank you. It ain't. Hold on. Let me see it. There you go. Thank you. Can I see the lighter, please? Come on, give me the lighter. It stinks. There you go. That was bad. You gotta tell me. You can't. Can you just open the door? You know, when you fart, just open the door. I do it. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Shit stunk. That was bad. You need to go bathroom? You don't? Oh, is it the time of month? No? Oh, it is? All right. I love you. Stink, girl. I forgot what was that. I forgot what was that. Oh, yeah. So I'm just like this, man. If you gonna fire me, fire me. Don't be in here telling me all my mess ups throughout the 3 months that I've been here. Don't be telling me how I did this and I did this and I did this and somebody warned about. Look, man, if you're gonna let me go, man, let me go. I'm not fighting over my job no more. I remember that happened to me at KFC, yo. That happened to me at KFC when I got fired from KFC. So this is the thing. They always would put me at the hooded stores. They trained me with the white people, right? So they trained me out with the white people. And it wasn't even real training. Every time I went and trained with the white people, they never even trained with me. It's like when I got fired from Super American Speedway for being a stripper, right? So I'll tell y'all about that in a second. So it's like this. When I was working at KFC Taco Bell, I worked in what they call the lab. So if you ever worked in like multi-brand stores, if you ever went to like KFC Taco Bell or Long John Silver, KFC, I'm the one that kickstarted those programs, right? So money was excellent because you got paid by both brands. You got amazing bonuses. I got Six Sigma certified. I'm Black Belt certified. I was doing everything. It was just amazing company, stock options. I think they give you like 20 shares of stock just off top, and then you get like extra money and bonus grant. KFC is an amazing program. KFC Young Brand is an amazing program for anyone coming out of school that's interested in business, technology, food industry. Amazing, right? This 2008 in Louisville, Kentucky, I was making $47.5 a year plus bonus, plus overtime. So I end up making about $105,000 a year. So it was. I bit my tongue because they was paying me to shut the fuck up, right? But at the same time, every store they send me to the worst stores where they scared of the black people. They sending me to every store where they scared of the black people, so they want me to go to every store and fire the meanest black people at every store. And I'm like, why y'all doing that to me? Why y'all want me to fire the black people? Why won't y'all fire the black people, right? So they send me to this store where they want me to fire this black lady, and she was just mean, right? She was mean. Like, she was just like, ugh. Like, she was angry. She was the angriest lady I ever met in my life in my community. And she had her crew that worked with her, and they was just like her. So if you ever been to like the Broadway KFC, that's her staff. I'm talking about, they'll pull a gun out on you and make you order. Hey, what you want, man? Get the out of here, man. Give me your money. Like, they are thugs, straight hood thugs, and that's her store. So the only reason why they kept this lady, I ain't gonna name drop her. Only reason why they kept this lady because she ran the busiest store. It's the busiest store in all of KFC, right? This is Louisville, Kentucky, Broadway KFC. It's the blackest store and it's the hoodest store. I'm talking about, you literally have to be that way. So I understand why she liked that. I understand why they like that, because they get people that's robbing them or trying to rob. Like, they the only KFC that has caught every single robber that has tried to rob them with their own guns. That's crazy. That's what they known for. So nobody robs them. They chickens off the chain because the black people cooking it. Like, they end up switching up their own recipe. Like, it's not even 11 herbs and spices. They throwing like 13 other spices in there to make it their own little recipe. I mean, and this lady end up getting kicked out of that store because once it started making the money that KFC wanted, they sent her to the white market, hoping she would show white people how to cook the chicken that they cooking at the Broadway store. Word, right? Because it was that good. They chicken was off the chain. You know, black people, we always gonna switch up something. We in McDonald's putting seasoning salt on the chicken in the back, on the food in the back. You ain't know. You ain't know. Y'all think y'all going to McDonald's in the hood. You going to McDonald's McRitas in the hood because they in the back with the salt and pepper like this. Yeah, put a little bit right there. And she ended up going to a store that I was at. They wanted me to fire this lady, but I was outnumbered by thugs. I was outnumbered. The first day they sent me there, man. The first day they sent me there, dog. She had me washing dishes, dog. She had me washing dishes, man. She had me washing every single dish. I was so mad, man. I was like, you bitch. I'm gonna fuck you. I said, I'm gonna fire your ass when I get a chance. I'm gonna fire her, dude. She had me washing every single dish in KFC. I'm talking about the whole line, the coleslaw rack, the chicken rack, everything, man. Dude, I was mad. As soon as I walked out, I called my supervisor. I was like, bruh, she had me in the back washing dishes. He's like, what? What do you mean? You wasn't on the line? You wasn't doing projections and numbers? I'm like, no, man. She had me washing dishes, dog. He said, oh, no. He went over and she cussed him out. Dog. I was like, what the? So what happened is they put us both in the store as GMs, right? So she ended up trying to find a way, and she knew who I was. I wouldn't interview people if they didn't come in there dressed. So if you didn't come in there with a shirt and tie, pants on, shirt pulled up, I wouldn't interview. Now, that's just how I was. And the reason why I was that way because I was broke, and I had a job interview at Dillard's for the women's shoe department, and I only had like $3. And this is when I had got fired from Super America Speedway. So I got fired from Super America Speedway for being a stripper. And what happened is I was dancing at this club on Friday nights, and this lady came in that was my assistant manager and was like, oh my God, he works at Super American Speedway. He's a manager, like that. And she's telling everybody, and they was like, hey, one of your supervisors over there. I was like, no, she works for me. They was like, oh, so I get to work. And she's like, oh my God, I can't believe you're a stripper. You look so good on your clothes. Oh my God, your penis is so huge. It is so huge. If I tell my husband I saw you strip, they gonna want me to fire you. Then 2 days later, I was fired. They fired me for being a stripper. And my car got repossessed because I went on a high-speed chase away from the repo people that was trying to take my car at work. They was trying to take my car at work. I'm like, dude, I'm out. I'm like, man, I'm out Middletown, man. You're not taking my car, man. I was taking a lunch break and just, I left the hell out. Man, you're not going to repo my car. And then my girl got my car repo. I tell her to wait in my car. The white people come to her, tell her to get out the car. They put my child car seat out and everything. She come in with the car seat. I'm like, where my car? She's like, oh, they told me to get it. We in the car lot paying my car note, and they repo my car at the car lot and make me pay a repo fee. Really, they dog young black man out real hard, dog. They call it like, I'm never giving nobody those kind of powers, man. I'm never renting from nobody. I'm never leasing from nobody. None of that, dog. After this bullshit, I'm buying my house. I own all my cars. I'm owning everything, man. And I'm working for my business, man. Don't give nobody that kind of fucking power over you to fire you and to take from you and to pull from you. To pull from you, man. You've been on earth this long, man. So the way I feel about all that bullshit is why I'm the way I am on stage. That's the way I am on stage because I've been through this. I've been through so much. I've been through the bullshit, the turmoil. What's the worst? Y'all gonna fire me? Like I can't go get another job? You know what I'm saying? I'm not just one dimensional, man. I'm so many different chameleon, man. I'm out there, man. I'm out there. So when I tell people to be yourself, when I'm always speaking up, when I'm always trying to do this, even though sometimes people may take it wrong, that's just me. That's just me. I'm like that guy in class that asked the question, because sometimes people don't want to raise their hand. You ever been that person? You ever been that person in class that didn't want to raise your hand? And then you got it halfway up, and you got halfway up, and you pull it right back down, and then you be like, man, go ahead and ask it. And when you finally ask the question, it comes out wrong, right? It comes out wrong, but it comes out the way you want it to come out. You know, it might not come out perfectly, but the more you ask questions, the better you get at asking questions in class, right? That's the better you get. The first time I try to ask the questions, like, and then the more confident I get with my questions, the more confident I get in my answers, the better I get in class. The better I got in class, and I started learning, like, Dre, if you speak to people, at first it was like, I don't want to put my hand up. I don't want to put my hand up. Then I was like, man, I'm ready to put my hand up. Like, yo, I got something to say. I got something to say. So being that man, being that kind of person is the reason why I'm the way I am. I ain't biting my tongue for nobody, man. I'm done with it, man. But yeah, hey, man, I saw so many people, but some of y'all need to work for people. Some of y'all don't get a push unless somebody bossing you around, telling you what to do. Some of y'all can't survive on y'all. Dog, I done sold bottled waters during Derby. I done sold food. I done sold hot dogs. I done sold T-shirts. I done raked leaves. I done did snow. And this is from the age of 23 up to 36. 37, 38, 39, literally doing all this. I'm always going to do this. Man, I'm shoveling snow. I'm whatevering. That's how I am. I'm always going to try to flip and make $1, man. I'm always going to be able to flip. I'm always going to do that. That's it. If you learn, you understand that you can go buy a box of bottled waters, 35 bottled waters for $2.99 and sit and sell them on the corner for $2. $2? 32? What's that, 64? Boom, you just made that. You just made quadruple your money back. Boom. Then you go ahead and buy 2-3 more cases right there, right? You done flip 60, you flip 4, 6, 32 packs, then got over $100 right there. And you keep doing that. And you do that every day, and you make that money. You figure out where you need to go, where you can sell these waters at. That's all it is. Can you sell yourself on stage? Can you sell your crowd? Like I said, I'm always the boss. I'm always going to be the boss. Always. That's me. I can't not be at a level where somebody's over me like that, dog. I can't. And even when somebody over me, I'm over me. Nah. Because I learned this. Jobs don't got to be loyal to you. When they ready to let you go, they letting you go. So why shouldn't you always be interviewing? Why shouldn't you always be putting in applications? Why shouldn't you always be trying to do your own thing? Residual income, having something coming in, get in the stock market, make it flip $1. You should always be willing to try to get your bread up and go that way. That's why I don't see how a man be like, I don't got no money, I'm broke, I don't got no money, I'm broke. Nigga, how? How you broke? Some people, man, I understand. I've been there. Trust me, I ain't tripping off that. And I apologize for not understanding, but I understand. Yeah, sometimes you are at the end and you at the end, but it is optional sometimes to be broke, yo. If you exhausted every single option, then yeah. If you exhausted every single option, yeah, I understand. Sometimes you this, but if a cat can stand outside at a corner store and get $1, $2 every other person and do that for fucking 7 hours, 8 hours and make $60, then bro, you do that. Then you go buy that water, get up on your head. But don't stand out there and just keep begging people for money. Sometimes, son, just get $4. Get $4, man. Get $4, man. Go buy a case of water. Just try to get $4. Bag it, get it, whatever. Collect cans, collect bottles. But it is optional, brother, to be broke. That's the honest truth. It's optional. Like I said, that's just it. If you don't got $4, go find bottles. Found a recycle place, turn them in, get $4. I remember picking up cans and bottles, man, and turning that shit in. That shit was hungry, man. I used to hit spot. Oh man, I got like 30 bottles over here. Boom, crush it, go. Man, you don't gotta teach me how to make money. You don't gotta teach me how to make money. It's about discipline with the money, though. You gotta be able to save and try to flip, try to make an extra dollar. That's why it's always good, but you don't want to keep, man, you don't want to keep working for nobody. If you do, stack your bread. And when you stack your bread, if you're working for somebody, you getting and you got bread coming in, and you can save $4,000 up every other month. Do that. Do that. And then look at a business. Look at something that you want to do, man. Look at something that you want to do, that you just want to try. Cutting hair, something, man. Medical, tech, something. Repairing iPhones. Do something. That's always going to be iPhones. Replacing the glass, cracked glasses on iPhones. Find something that you can invest in that can make you better. That can make you better. That's what you want to look for. I don't want to be there. I was having this conversation. Hold on. Where my tea at? I'm gonna go with my tea. I was having this conversation with my son yesterday. I used to feel bad for talking to my son all the time. And what I mean is like educating him. But I told my son, every time you get on the phone with me, I'm going to fill you up with some knowledge. It don't matter what it is. I'm going to talk to him. Hey, boy, how your day going? What's up? How you doing? What you doing today? And I'm going to put some knowledge on him. I literally continue to fill my son with so much information every single day. Information. There's no reason why I shouldn't tell him everything that I know. Everything that I know. And I told him, always take it with a grain of salt, son. But no, I've been there before. You ain't nothing but me in a smaller form. I've been there before. So as someone that has experienced this, I want you to know that I'm telling you this for the better need of you. I don't want you to get older and be like, man, nobody told me, nobody did this, because you will learn to regret it. I don't want you to regret it. I don't want you to regret that. And I don't want you looking back at your dad saying your dad didn't tell you and didn't share information with you. I want to continue to fill you up with so much knowledge, boy. You just going to be abundance of fucking knowledge. And that's what I do. That's how I educate my son so much. And I speak and I talk to him through every single lesson. And one thing I told him, your dad don't work for people, son. I don't. I ain't in there with punching no clocks. I ain't with that. I do it, but I don't want to do that. I don't do that. I don't like that. You know me. I say, you know me. That's why I was a stripper. That's why I became a stripper. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go get this bread. I'm going to go get this bag out here. I'm sexy. My body's good. I'm going to go get shit. I even thought about still going back to dancing again. I was like, nigga, why not? You got old chicks out there dancing, nigga. Why can't I jump out on stage and still twerk for women and make that bread and get that money? Yep, I do it. Let me get the okay. Man, here you go. But I'm trying to act. I'm trying to be a big comic, so I don't need that. But I can. I'm thinking about doing the OnlyFans page. I'm thinking about doing that stuff because I still got it, baby. My boy's still good. I'm still good. Man, I'm right. I'm good. But it's about earning for yourself. It's about being disciplined. Like I told him, like he's an okay singer. My son has an amazing voice. But that don't mean shit. Like I told him, you got an amazing voice. That don't mean shit if you ain't doing that with it. We can walk outside and find somebody with an amazing voice. You need to be putting yourself out there. You need to be always writing. You need to be always in a studio. You need to be always listening to music. You need to research in your genre. You need to put yourself out there. And that's what I tell him because as his dad, I want him to know that, hey, bro, I got your back. But you got to have your back before I have your back. You got to be there. I can only push you so much. And I'm going to keep telling you. I'm going to keep telling you. Why am I telling you this? Because I'm telling you are the mistakes that I made. And you just as talented as me. Actually better. Because you're younger, you can do it more. So I want you to know, hey, I don't want you to be a failure. I'm never going to let my son fail, ever, ever, ever. I put money up for him when he turns a certain age. He's good, but he got to get there. And I told him, I said, boy, you got 30,000 sitting right there for you. But if you aren't ready to receive $30,000 by the age of 25, you're not getting that. It's there. And he calls me all the time. Hey, daddy, can I get my money? No. Hey, daddy, can I get my money? No. You're not getting your money, son. You're never getting your money until you have a plan. Because I set it up for him to have 2 disbursements, one for 25 and one at 30, and he good. And the whole thing is that hopefully by that age, he's already moving. So the money that I'm giving him is only probably for him to buy him an extra house or something like that. But, bruh, talk to your daddy, listen to your daddy. And like I told him, I want to listen to you. You have to tell me something. But we have that kind of relationship to where that's my dog. That's big homie. That's little man. That's big homie. I talk to him all the time. And he knows me. I know him. I know everything about him. Every single thing about my son, I know him, and I can break him down to a T. But the whole thing is, like I tell him, you have to be me in your form with this kind of knowledge and this kind of thing and go at it. It's, I always coach him. And it was like, he was like, hey, Dad, you want to go to Miami with me and my friends next year? Like, I'm like, no, man, I ain't going to Miami with you and your friends. He's like, man, come on, Dad. No, we good. But how many, it's crazy. It's not crazy, but it is crazy because he called me because his birthday is on the 29th. He's like, hey, Dad, I want to do a photo shoot. So, hey, I'm going to let you know the clothes I'm getting. You tell me what you get. We on coordinate. I want to do a photo shoot with you, Dad. That kind of embracement, dog, it feels so, it's great. It's amazing. Like to have your son like, hey, man, hey, Dad, me and my friends want you to go to Miami with us. Hey, man, And he was like, hey, Dad, check this girl out. She going with us. She bad, man. I'm like, she all right. She a 5. He's like, no, she a dime. I was like, she's beautiful. But what else? You know what I'm saying? What else, son? You got to see more than just the face. You got to see more than just the face. I don't want you just seeing these girls for what they look like and not who they are, because that's how I got caught with your mama. That's how I got caught with your mama. I don't want you making those kind of mistakes. I don't want you going down 18 years of bullshit. I don't want that. I won't put that on no other man. I'm gonna tell you, hey, bro, hey. Anytime I talk to little young dudes, hey, man, no, leave it alone. Leave it alone. She ain't worth it. Hey, little girl, he ain't worth it. Don't mess your life up for nobody. Little kids, don't be messing your life up out here thinking sex is the option. You need to get your life together. You need to be right. If you find somebody on your level that's not just about sex, then go with it. But other than that, you're going to waste your life for about 7 years, 8 years until you find somebody that might be so-so. And when you look back and you turn about 30, you're going to be like, man, I should have just been doing me, doing work, working on my craft, working on my thing, and I'll be all right. Most of y'all know that. That's why so many people ain't getting married like 27, 28 years old. Y'all, hey, you got a lot of time, kids. Y'all got a lot of time. Y'all, man, don't be out here worrying about no girl. Don't be out here worrying about no dude, man. Y'all ain't need all that. And that's why I tell them, you, man, worry about your crowd, bro. Worry about that. Get that. This is the thing about it. I used to be a McDonald's fried cook. And when I was a McDonald's fried cook, I couldn't get no chick. And I honestly couldn't get no chick at McDonald's. But outside McDonald's, I was the man. I was fine. I had braids. I was the man. But in McDonald's, them chicks wouldn't talk to me. They rolling with the drug dealers. They was rolling with the dudes with the cars. I'm jumping on the bus. But you tell me why when I went and put on Jordans and put money in my pocket, hit a car, them same girls was now in my face. Like, what? Oh, this is what I got to do to get you? It wasn't worth it because none of them was up for the long haul. They were just there for just a moment. And a lot of us right now, at the same age we are right now, we only with people for the moment. For the moment. We ain't with them for the long haul. We ain't with them for the long haul. Most of the people y'all mess with right now, y'all don't even really know them. Y'all know them. Y'all might know them. Y'all know them. Y'all, what's their middle name? You know what I'm saying? What's their middle name? What they want to do? What do they want to be when they was a kid versus what they doing now? What's their favorite color? Favorite color book? Favorite cartoon? First animal? Where they grow up at? What was their favorite school lunch? What was their favorite place to go as a kid? What was their favorite subject in school? What was the first time they drunk, smoked? First time they had sex? Why? Why did they have sex? Do they regret having sex? Because me, I regretted having sex up until I was the age 19. I wish I would have waited till I was like 19 years old to have sex. I really wish that. Because it wasn't worth it. None of them women, none of them were worth it. Ever worth it. And I don't mean to put them down, but I'm saying the emotional damage that I did to myself by being able to have sex with as many women as possible. Girls always was just throwing panties at me. That was it. That was it. I remember 1 month I almost slept with like 3-4 girls a week. It was that easy. 2 girls a day, that easy. And you got to the point like, nah. Dog, I used to be so disgusted with myself because girls, they were just like, yes, let's go, yes. I used to have a box of numbers because we used to go to skating rink all the time. We would go to Six Flags and, it was Kentucky Kingdom in Louisville. Go to Kentucky Kingdom, go to skating rink champs, go to Park, go to Club X, go to Club Palace, go to 502. And, man, I got nothing but numbers. Nothing but numbers. And when I tell you I got nothing but numbers, hold on. Got nothing but numbers. And you're welcome, bud. And it was just so crazy because I used to have to be at school at so I did this thing where it was called ASAP. So a lot of people don't know like the way my school was, but I had the weirdest school history, and I'm surprised I made it this far. That's why it's called C students. So 9th grade, every school year, half the year I got out of school half the day, right? So not even half the day. So my freshman year, after the first freshman year, we come back after run a break. I got out of school at 9:00, like every day. So I got out of school every day at 9:00. We get there at 7:20, got out of school at 9:00 every single day. And I did this every single year till I graduated. So imagine that, yo. Imagine having your own spot all the time because my mom was on drugs. She was never home. And then I moved out on my own, got my own spot. I got out at literally 9:00. And I have the rest of the day because all I had to do was go to work at like 3:00, or sometimes I would go at 12. But you got all this time between to have sex. And most of the girls that went to school with me, if they went to the schools we went to in Kentucky, in Louisville, they was having sex all the time. All of them, most of them were always having sex. They were cutting to have sex, and they was doing it. That's why it was so crazy when you look at the birth rate amongst kids, because so many people have sex, and parents don't understand that we were having sex before school. We was having sex after school. We was having sex during school, in the restroom, in the hallway, down the street, over at the park, on the bus, in the mall, like everywhere. It was like, kids, when you're sexually active, you're literally having sex everywhere. And this is the thing. It was always like those few girls that were getting ran through. And I never really messed with those girls. And then when I did, it was like, wow, like, wow. Like, I didn't know girls were that sexually active doing anal. I've been doing anal since I was like 12. Girls been doing anal that I know since like 12, 13 years old doing anal. You know what I'm saying? So when you looking at that and girls like giving head and girls were skilled. I'm talking about when I was 12, 13, I honestly believe girls gave better head. Like it was so weird. It was better head. If you had sex with less than 3 guys, you are exempt. But if you literally been giving head that long, the girls when I was 15, 14, 15, 16, 7, them girls gave head like supermodels, like pros, like porn stars. Like they sex game with porn guard. I was like, wow. That's why we was having so much sex. And you learn, man. You learn that none of this was worth it. I wish I would have waited. I didn't realize how much damage it would do to me over the years because it was a time that I lost respect for women when it came to their sexual nature. I would be like, man, all y'all want me for is sex. I'm like, God damn, all y'all want me for is sex. Like girls just sexual assault me on a regular. I'm talking about all the time. And when you a guy and you a piece of meat to women, a piece of meat. I mean, girls would pass me around like blunts. You know, I was like, God damn, dog. And I felt dirty. I felt nasty. It was unfortunate I didn't catch anything, but I just felt nasty, man. I thought women wanted that. You know what I'm saying? I thought women wanted to have, like, they would come over and just automatically just grab me and just I'm like, damn. So every time a girl came over my house, she would just automatically just try to kiss me or try to go down on me. I'm like, damn, man, you ain't trying to learn me. So then I got to a point where I was like, man, I can't let nobody come over my house. Then girls start with, hey, meet me at the restroom, meet me over here, meet me at Chevron, meet me at the park. I think I never said no. Every time a girl asked me for sex, I was like, okay. Like I never said no because I didn't think I could say no. I remember saying no to a girl and she was just like, I thought she was ugly and I thought she was this. I was like, no, man, I just don't want to, I ain't trying to do that. And she used to beg me. She's like, please, please, please. I was like, no, man, because I wasn't ready. I wanted to know a girl before I had sex with her. I really like, hey, I want to know about you. Like a lot of girls didn't know. I always been this kind of guy. I always been nice, sweet guy. Anybody know me? No, I always been yes sir, no sir, all that. That's always been me. Girls didn't want to figure that out. They just want to have sex with me. And I guess some guys would be like, yeah, that's good. That's amazing. That's amazing to be able to have sex whenever a girl just call you and she wants to have sex with you. But sometimes as a guy, you feel like, damn, that's all I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? You ain't see the good in me. You ain't see the great man that I am. You just see me for a piece of dick. That's all you see me for. And I remember my brother them used to say, they would be like, man, girls want to go with us. They just want to fuck you. And they'd be like, oh, you live a porn star. Like, that ain't good, man. When when you don't feel beautiful to a woman, when you don't feel attractive like that, you feel like a sexual object. You know what I'm saying? I felt like a dildo. That's what I felt like. And you at first it's good. At first I think it's amazing. At first I think I'm just like, hey, yeah. But then I think the more I got in my head, I just felt like I'm doing this for them, not for me. I'm not really pleasing myself. So I get up after having sex and look at myself in the mirror and just put my head down. Just like, oh man, I can't believe you did that. Can't believe you did that. That's like the worst feel after you have sex. You just, why did I do that? And it used to be so hard, man. It used to be so hard. I think that's why I used to cheat all the time, man, because it was so hard for me to say no to women. Like just say no to women, man. I felt like they had that kind of power over me. It's like, because girls would force themselves. I used to have scratches on me all the time where girls like try to like pull my shirt. I'm like, man, quit. Now I'm good. And they kissing on my no, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember telling girls, like, man, women didn't kiss on my chest. Girls never kiss my neck. I got 6-pack working out hard in the gym. Girls ain't kiss my chest. They would just give me head, kiss me, kiss my lips, give me head, and have sex with me. They never admired my body. They never caressed me, never made me feel like appreciated. You know what I'm saying? But I would do that to them. They wouldn't do it to me. And a lot of guys don't open up and say that they openly feel that they don't feel love during sex. And and I know a lot of women be like, why you rush and do foreplay? Because a lot of men aren't showing that kind of affection that you want. Like what we do, we show you that affection, but you don't show us that kind of affection. You might go down and give us a head. That's not affection. Maybe we want to have our chest kissed on and our neck kissed on and our earlobe sucked on, the things we do to you. And women don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? If a man's sucking your toe, suck his toe. Oh, why? Because his feet's a man feet? No, fur is fur. And just as a man, you want to feel loved, you want to be able to feel there, and you want to feel appreciated. And that's why I don't work for no goddamn body. I work for myself where I'm loved, where I'm appreciated, where I really know that I can count on myself through the thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna ride for you like you ride for yourself. Some of these jobs, y'all think these motherfuckers are your friends. They ain't your friends. As soon as they gotta fire somebody, they downsizing. Don't give a fuck how much they love you. Sorry, but business is business. Personal is personal. So as a business-wise, y'all need to figure out what y'all really want to do with yourself. So I tell any kid, hey, man, look, man, anybody, fuck everything that has nothing to do with you being successful. If it's not going the way you need to be going, man, you need to get the fuck away from it. I used to hear this thing that used to be like, change the people around you or change the people around you. And you're just like, damn, that's the real talk. If you can't change the people around you, you just need to change the people around you and find somebody else. You got to have those new friends. You got to be able to feel accepted. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think a lot of people, when it comes to like COVID, people are going out because people are so depressed being by themselves because they don't know who they are. A lot of people don't understand that, you should be taking this COVID time to work on your craft, to work on your business, to work on your life. Yeah, you want to work, go to work, but go home, take your ass home. If you're not out working on your craft, take your ass in the house. And that's the true fact. This COVID time has been the best time of my life when it came to developing the man that I am. I cannot thank God for saying, hey, Andre, take this time to become the artist that you are. I appreciate that time. That's what COVID has done for me. I appreciate COVID on that level. I think, people don't take COVID serious. A lot of y'all ain't take COVID serious. Y'all ain't gonna never take so. Y'all ain't, y'all don't take relationships serious. Y'all don't take sex serious. Y'all don't take sexual protection serious. So why would you take COVID serious? Why would you get better? Why would most of y'all even get better when y'all not using this time wisely? Some of y'all use this time to watch Game of Thrones and all that. And I ain't gonna lie, when this pandemic first started, I took about a month to kind of chill, catch up on some movies and on some shows. And then I was like, yeah, this ain't me. But also this made me work harder because it made me realize that, Dre, what everybody, when people see you working hard to you, you know what you're doing. People used to be like, man, Dre, you going hard, bro. You going hard. No, I wasn't. I wasn't going hard. I wasn't coming home and writing. I wasn't coming home podcasting. I wasn't coming home and working on my craft. I remember I told my girl this. I said, this is what I do. I get up every morning about 5 to 6. I'm starting to make sure my eyes are clearing up because I'm getting more sleep and I'm getting more rest. But I wake up every morning now at 5 o'clock. We got up like 4 something this morning, but 5 o'clock. Working out right now, and I'm about to work out. And then I'm gonna start working. I'm gonna work on my videos. And then I go out, I make some money. I go do comedy, come home, I try to write, and then now I'm trying to go to bed about like 11 o'clock. But when I come home, I'm so fucking exhausted. I'm talking about so done. So done. I can't give that time to nobody else but myself. You know what I'm saying? Like the time that I give per day, it has to deal with me and person that means the most to me. You know, so I have to make sure that she's good, I'm good, and my craft is good, my household's good. I'm doing everything to go to the next level, to be right here, to really be to the next level. But when I looked at myself, I was like, dog, you wasn't writing hard. You wasn't looking and studying. And I'm still, right now, yo, I'm at 60%. I'm still not at 100%. 100% is LeBron James going to the finals. Those many times. Those many champions. That is 90+%. Some of y'all think y'all doing 100% and think y'all, no, y'all not. No, y'all not. You're not using your whole day working on you, developing you, being a better you. No, y'all not doing that. I know for sure a lot of y'all not doing that. That's why I think I'm the way I am now, where I'm able to open up and be that person I want to be, because you know something, I'm going to go back to depending on anybody else to accept me, to pay me. I'm gonna go get it. I looked at myself like this. I do comedy, and I think I'm an amazing comic, but I'm not getting no bookings. You know, the clubs are closed. But I even see cats that have shows that ain't putting me on their shows. So it's like, Dre, neither you're not working that hard or you're not in the right place. Meaning you need to be somewhere else. You need to be away from this. This ain't for you. You need to go somewhere else where you know you gonna kill. Sometimes you too big to be on the low bar. You right? You know what I'm saying? If I can jump over this chair, right now, if I can jump over this chair, why am I still jumping over this chair with people who can't jump over the chair? Now I need to go jump with the people who are trying to jump on top of the building. It might be harder for me to jump up there, but I see people up there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I have just explained to you, and I'm explaining to myself. I can jump over this bench. There's no reason for me. I can still jump on this bench. I still need it for practice, but I got to jump on a higher bench. If I keep jumping on a low bench, everybody else is going to keep jumping over me. So you need to go to where you can jump higher. You got to go to where you can jump higher. If you keep jumping on the same box, you're not going to get stronger. You're not. You're just going to be good at jumping on that box. But if you jump on a higher box, you might not jump on it the first time, but if you keep, your legs are going to get stronger, and then one day you're going to jump on that box. You're going to be like, damn, this shit's easy now. And then what you going to do, and you'll say, you know something? I'm going to keep jumping on this box for a while, and then one day you're going to try to jump on a higher box. Keep jumping as high as you can, man, but if you keep jumping on that low shit, you ain't going to get bigger. You ain't going to go nowhere. You ain't pressing nobody but the people at that level. Oh, man, how you do that? How you do that? Wow, that's cold. You ain't impressing nobody at another level. They like, come up here and impress us. And that's what I'm saying for myself is, Dre, hey, it's just time for you to go to the next level, time for you to open up bigger doors, for you to be a better man, for you to challenge yourself. A lot of y'all ain't challenging yourself. I'm challenging myself. I challenge my son. I challenge my girl. Every day we challenge each other. I got this right here. Every day I wake up, I write. We write 5 things that we're grateful for, and we appreciate that. We don't gotta read them. Write them down. Then at the end of the month, we go through them, we read them. Boom! Look at this. Look at this. Build you. Build you. If you don't have it, if you haven't built your foundation, you ain't nowhere. But once you build your foundation, if you're not planting your tree and watching your tree grow, you're not watering it. And once you plant that tree, what you gonna do? You're gonna cut it down, right? You want to grow, right? You want to branch out. So that means you got to continue to water it, and you got to look at the sky. How far are you trying to go? Some of y'all ain't meant to grow, but some of y'all are. I understand that some of y'all ain't trying to go higher. Some of y'all ain't. Some of y'all are comfortable where you at, and I appreciate that. Thank you. But there's no way I need to stay where some people are. Everybody has their limits. Everybody has their goal. You know, if you want $1 million, write down $1 million, calculate how long it's going to take to get there. And subtract it every day. Subtract your living from what you need to get every single day and figure out how close every single day you are to getting $1 million. That's what you got to do. But if that's your own goal, that's your own goal of getting $1 million. My own goal is building my legacy, building my dream, my goal, building my Motown, building my Paramount, building my Tyler Perry Studios. You know what I'm saying? That's where I am, putting my name on the comedy mecca of one of the greatest comic actors, writers, philosophers, philanthropists, whatever that long word is, philanthropists, whatever, speech impediment got me. All right, you know what I'm talking about. You limit yourself. Your limits don't limit you. You are the one who limits yourself. That's one thing a lot of people don't understand, that everything is unlimited. There's so many things you can do out here that is unlimited. You are the person that limit yourself. You limit everything you do. If you set your goals for 12 goals a day or 12 things a day, that's it. You might have 1 million things you can do a day, but what is making you a better person, right? What is making you a better person? I have my track record. I know what I'm doing. I have my board right here. Man, be great. Be great. You can't continue to be the same. You can't continue to put people in front of you and over you and beside you. Let them catch up with you. You got to let people catch up with you. You can't keep going back to the same places you're not growing at. It does not make you a better person. It does not. Don't wait for no goddamn body. It's crazy, but you don't wait for nobody. You can try. It's up to you. It's really up to you. And I mean, I know there's different situations. I know there's volcanoes and stuff like that. Yeah, go back and pick people. But sometimes you might die trying to save somebody. And it's up to you. If you want to go out that way, go out that way. Sometimes you don't want to grow. Some of y'all don't want to be successful. Some of y'all too scared to be successful. Some of y'all success might hurt you, might kill you. Some of y'all, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, they might still be living here if they weren't famous. They might still be here, be living somewhere in Gary, Indiana, and Houston, Texas. So sometimes you got to understand what you opening up is other doors. What other opportunity become great fears and drugs and you know how it is. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in this morning, man, to see students. I'm about to work out. Share this. I think this is an amazing one especially for a lot of the guys, fellas. Y'all need to definitely watch this one. Ladies, you know what it is. This is always for you. But fellas, you need to open up yourself and talk to people and explain to them what you're going through. But for everybody, man, follow what your dreams are. But if you would like working, work for yourself, not nobody else. All right, C Students Podcast. We're out. Boom.